Today I'm going to discuss the romantic poet biography Percy Bysshe Shelley. Percy Bysshe Shelley was born on the 4 August 1792 and was one of the major English romantic poets, a radical in his poetry as well as in his political and social views. Shelley did not achieve fame during his lifetime. उन्होंने अचीव नहीं किया था फेम ड्यूरिंग हिज लाइफ टाइम but after is that he achieved his literary works achieved lots of achievements and greater social views, and he often recognition of his achievements in poetry grew steadily following his death, and he became an important influence on subsequently generation of poets, including Robert Browning, Algernon, Charles Swinburne, Thomas Hardy, and W.B. Yeats. Hmm. The American literary critics Harold Bloom describe him as a superb craftsman, a lyric poet without rival, and surely and one of the most advanced and spectacles intellects ever to write a poem. Shelley speculated during the 20th century, but in recent decades he has achieved increasing critical acclaim for the sweeping momentum of his poetic imaginary. His masterpiece of genres and verses form and the complex interplay of the spectacles, idealist and materialistic ideas in his work. So these are the most important points of about the Percy Bysshe. How the Percy Bysshe was born on the 4 August 1792 and was one of the major English romantic poets, a radical in his poetry as well as in the political and the social view. Shelley did not achieve fame during his lifetime. He often recognized of his achievement in the poetry grew slightly following his death. तो जो उनकी डेथ हुई थी उसके टाइम ही उसकी पोएट्रीज वगैरह फेमस हुई थी एंड ही बिकेम एन इम्पॉर्टेंट इन्फ्लुएंस ऑन द सब्सिक्वेंट जनरेशन ऑफ द पोएट। उनमें जो सब्सिक्वेंट जनरेशन थी पोइट्स की उसको उनके लिटरेरी वर्क्स ने काफ़ी इन्फ्लुएंस किया था, जिसमें कि रॉबर्ट ब्राउनिंग थे, एल्ग्रॉन चार्ल्स थे, स्विंगबर्न थे, थॉमस हार्डी एंड डब्ल्यू एच येट्स थे। American literary critic Harold Bloom describes him as a supreme craftsman. जो अमेरिकन लिटरेरी क्रिटिक्स हैं उन्हें हार्लॉर्ड ब्रूम ने उन्हें डिस्क्राइब किया था एज अ सुप्रीम क्राफ्टमैन, a lyric poet without rival and surely one of the most advanced practical intellect ever to write a poem। जो कि एक एडवांस प्रैक्टिकल है इंटेलेक्ट है एवर टू राइट अ पोएम। Shelley reputations on the figure fluctuated during the 20th century, but in recent decades he had achieved increasingly critics acclaim it for the sweeping momentum of his poetic imaginary. His mastery of genres and the verse poem and the complex internal play of the spectacle, idealist, and the materialistic ideas in the work. Um, I hope you like this video, which is very important according to examination point of views. The Percy Bysshe Shelley is also a very great romantic poet, and he has also great literary works which influence great critics and writers including Robert Browning, Algernon Charles Swinburne, Thomas Hardy, and W. Turner. And critics also defined him as a super craftsman, and his literary creations are very intellectual, and he is also a spectacle intellect ever to write a poem, and he also replicated Flickr during the 20th century, but in his recent decades he had achieved increasingly critical acclaim for the sweeping momentum of his poetry imaginary. So His masterpiece of the genre and the verse poem and the complex interplay on the spectacle idealism masterpiece materialistic ideas in his work. So this kind of उनके जो मास्टरपीस थे उनकी जो मास्टरी थी वो थी जेनरेज में वर्स फॉर्म में एंड कॉम्प्लेक्स इंटरप्लेस में ऑफ स्पेक्टिकल एंड आइडलिस्ट में एंड मेटलिस्टिक आइडियाज में एंड इन वर्क. So I hope you like this video. Thank you so much.